I'm starting part 2 of module 3, and this is on page 3-6 from the textbook. It tells me to click L3, the bonus. And the bonus will be if the filled positions is greater than the quota. So it's going to tell me to go to that logical button up here and click and I'm going to go to, in logical 1, I'm going to click J3, then type greater than equal to K3, click in K3 and press the tab, and it says with the insertion point in logical 2, click I3 equaling, and then I got to type in the word met. So those two both have to be true in order for it to, so that was false, and I will copy that down. And so what you're seeing is right here that this one, the filled positions was higher, and it was also, the target revenue was met. This one was higher, and the target revenue was met. So both of those had to be complete before it would say true. Other words, it would be false. So an and means both, and I know it doesn't talk about it here, but an or means if either would have been true, it would have been true. The next thing is, how do we round? And so they want me to click in B15. And here in B15, I'm going to do an auto sum. And I need to go back to home. Well, I could have done it there in formulas as well. There's an auto sum right here. And I'll do an average. And I want to click F3 through F12, the yearly revenue, F3 through F12. And then I'll hit the enter button right here. And so there's the average yearly revenue right there. I'm going to click in the formula bar to the right of the equal sign. So it's equals and then the A for average. And I'm going to type RO, and it gives me several different options here. And I'm going to choose round from this list. And then I'm going to go to the very end. Whoops, round. I'm going to go to the very end and then comma, 0, and close the parenthesis. So it's doing the average, and then it's going to round it to 0 decimal places. I click the enter button, and now I end up with that right there. So that's how you round. The next thing is a count A function. It wants me to go to B14, the number of NA offices. I'll figure out here what NA stands for in a second. But anyway, click B14, Formulas tab, and More Functions, and then Statistical. And they want us to do a count A. Count A is the function tallies the number of cells by a specific range containing a certain number of entries. So I'm coming down to count A right there. With the insertion point in value 1, I'm going to do A3 through A12. I'm just going to type it, A3 through A12. Click OK. And, oh, it's just telling me the number of offices we have. That's all that was doing. Then select range H3 through H12 and click Home. Click the Format button in the Cells group and choose Format Cells. I want to choose Custom,